What's up, everybody? I'm your host Jesse B with Pop the Trunk Toys, and today we are featuring Figuarts Ultra Man. Now, this is brought to you by Bandai, Tamashii Nations, and Bluefin. Very cool product here. I've been waiting for Ultraman for quite a long time, so this is very awesome for me because it hits my nostalgia point to the max here. We have Ultraman. You got him nicely posed right here. You see the iconic suit. You got the Tamashii Nations Bandai logos right here. You got the nice seal of approval, SH Figuarts. Here on the side, you have the picture of Ultraman, Ultraman logo stuff. You got a nice clear window where you can see inside. It says Ultraman right here, and you got the look what I can do, posability. Then of course you got your Bluefin. And then here on the bottom, a bunch of stuff we can't read, so let's move along. Alright. Looks like it just opens up here on the side. Let me bust out the handy dandy really quick. Okay. Now, this is very cool because, you know, I'm a big fan of Kaiju fighting animals and robots and whatnot. And Ultraman is up there with the nostalgia kick. Okay, you got him in this nice clamshell. It looks like he has extra hands and whatnot. You got 1, 2, 3 sets of hands. And it seems like that's all that's in there. Very cool. And you got an instruction booklet that's inside. Is there anything else? Just a nice gray backing, and that's everything for inside the content of the box. Alright, let me get him out of the clamshell. We'll be right back. Alrighty folks, and we're back, and we have Mr. Hayata here, suited and booted, ready to rock and roll, all the way from Nebula M78. And I gotta say folks, this is a nice little representation of Ultraman. Man, I am super excited to have this in my collection. Very cool, very nostalgic for me. I remember waking up in the morning, like at 6 o'clock in the morning, watching this thing on Channel 2, and man, it was very cool. And I only caught it for a short little bit of time because then it went off the air, and then it was like, you know, gone, and now you can find it on Tubi and whatnot, but still very cool. I mean, I love kaijus, and I love, you know, Godzilla and whatnot, and Ultraman is just up there with that stuff, you know what I mean? So I was very lucky to catch it in my early years, and, you know, been a fan ever since. Okay, as far as accessories come, he does come with his 2 hands that he can do his laser beam thingamajig. You know, he crosses his hands, and psh, he got 2 fists. You know, very cool. And then he has a pair of kind of relaxed hands and whatnot. They're kind of, you know, seamed together, and kind of like the ones that he has on, but his hands are more spaced out, the finger wise. So very cool. Very limited for accessories. It's just extra pairs of hands and whatnot. Only because this guy didn't really have, you know, weaponry. He had, you know, his lasers that he shot out of his hands and whatnot. And then, you know, he just kicked butt hand-to-hand combat style. So very cool. I did have to warn you guys a little bit about the scuffing on the paint and whatnot. Mine came like this, kind of. You can see right here on the arm and whatnot. But, it'll probably be an easy fix somewhere. Very cool though. I mean, the silver is nice and shimmery. You got like a matte red for the red parts. Then the eyes are done really well, which is like a see-through kind of plastic thing, almost like I want to say like a light piping, because they do kind of glow when the light's hitting them, which is kind of cool. But I don't think it's light piping and whatnot, but it is cool. It has a little nice effect when the light hits it. All the way around, very nice, very small and thin for the character. as I put him next to other characters and whatnot, it does show that he's like on the smaller side, but it kind of reminds me of like a Jet Jaguar kind of thing, you know. Very cool. Okay, let's do some size comparisons really fast. Let's get him standing up real fast. But you can see like he'll scale well with your other items. here he is next to, I'm trying to figure out some size comparisons. Alita from the War for Cybertron trilogy. You got Alita 1 here, which is kind of, you know, hey, they can make a match. And then you have Vega here, and you can see that he's on the smaller side. This is the SH Figuarts Vega. There you go. And then what really matters would be, you know, for everybody is what does he look like next to a kaiju, right? There's Godzilla from SH Figuarts as well. So that pans out pretty well. Not too bad. Like I was saying, you got that like Jaguar kind of feeling, but it's Ultraman, right? He got his own series. Very cool, but very awesome here. And last but not least, let's show him next to you, Mr. Kong. And you can see they kind of scale pretty much the same. Very cool. Alright, and that's it for my size comparisons. Now, as far as articulation goes, his head can spin around what you want. You can look up, and this is head can look down quite a bit, but it seems like there's a ball joint can give you the so-so look on there. Very cool. So you could also pivot by the neck and then the top of the head right here underneath. His shoulders have like a butterfly. You can kind of go both ways and go up, give you this much range up. You can spin it all the way around here. Can come out, which is nice. And then at the right here, you can do a swivel. Double jointed elbow, which gives you the nice bend. The hand is not articulated, but the wrist will move. And is there a swivel? Yep, there's a swivel in there too as well. For the hands, you just pop straight out. You just pull straight forward. It does caution you to be careful that these are fragile. And just push it back in. And then for his torso, he has the upper chest that you can get movements, you know, teeter-totter and whatnot. For the bottom, you can do the same as well. Get a crunch and whatnot. Go back like he's getting, you know, punched or whatnot. Here on the thighs, get a front forward kick. Get limited range back because of the underwears and whatnot. And then you can get a booyah kick. Boom! Okay, for the knee, comes down, has a double jointed, gives you a nice good range. There is a thigh cut up here to get you the swivel. For the foot, it can bend down, give you up, and then the toe has a tilt, and then it could also rock back and forth. Very cool. Like, has nice posability and whatnot. Very awesome figure. I'm glad to have it in my collection. Alrighty folks, and so in all, this is a great purchase for anyone who is looking for the Ultraman. Nice scale to go with all your SH Figuarts and whatnot. Very cool. I mean, I highly recommend this. It does have, like, you know, like I said, mine came with a little bit of battle wounds and whatnot, but ain't nothing that you can't fix. You know, if you truly love your figures and whatnot, you can take care of it. The articulation is, you know, very, very well done, and you know, all the little accessories, well, you know, the hands and whatnot, different posabilities, very cool. And you know, the range of articulation is, like, you know, second to none with SH Figuarts. Very cool. Highly recommend. If you haven't yet, go out there and get it. And this will start to conclude my video here for Ultraman. If you haven't yet, please hit the like and subscribe. It does help on my channel and lets me know to bring you more fantastic items such as the SH Figuarts Ultraman. Until next time, this is Jesse B signing out. Y'all have a good one.